Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today kicked off NFTOPIA. Yes, I think I finally said it right. NFTOPIA. It is a free weekend virtual event that you can go ahead and check out. It kicked off this morning, goes all the way till Sunday evening. If you're looking for dates, it's July 28th through the 30th. So it'll go the entire time. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk you through, especially for those of you that are new to it, give you just kind of an overview of what it looks like, some key areas to go to and check out. Also give you some of my favorite hauls, some of my favorite places to go to in it, and just give you some tips around it. And if you are experienced and you've been to one of these in the past, it's just going to give you some guidance on which halls to maybe visit first if you choose to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and jump in here. But again, I'm going to have a link in the description to this page right here where you can go ahead and you can RSVP, or you basically go in and you sign up. Again, it's a free virtual event. You do have to sign up for an account though, which gives your email. So depending on what you want to do with that, that's up to you. But it's a very fun event that you can go ahead and check out. When you first go to this RSVP, you're going to see this. It'll ask you to sign in. You can see I'm already signed in. I'm already signed up. And you can check out a number of different things within here, which will give you some more information about the event. There's calendars that you can go ahead and check out. There's an ad. They'll have different things streaming within here. So you can go ahead and check all this out, set up your account, check out the schedule, because they do have events going almost every single hour this entire time. I should say starting at 9 a.m. Eastern in the morning through the day. So sometimes they overnight they won't have stuff. But during the daytime, they have stuff going every single hour. I've been on a bunch of them this morning, and I will continue to be on a bunch as much as I can. So let's go ahead, and once you go ahead and sign up and you click into and enter the virtual space, this is where you're going to show up. You're right in here. You can take a look around. This is the big welcome area, the big lobby that you're going into. They have a nice booth right here in the front where you can go ahead and check out. And go ahead and take your picture here. And I apologize if I see anyone while I'm recording this video. I do have everything muted, and so I may not see if anything comes through, but I'll catch up with you afterwards. But you have this nice little photo booth. You can come here, turn around, take a nice little picture, post it on Twitter, show everybody that you came to NFTOPIA. You can also go ahead and change your appearance. I have my favorite skin on right now, which is the Waxel Ninja. This was available on Digicon. It's not available now because Waxel World doesn't have a booth in this one. But it is my favorite one. You got the double jump. You look like a little ninja. But you can go up here on the top left and go ahead and customize to whatever you want to look like. You can change it. They're starting to get a little more options available. When I initially signed up for this, they didn't have a ton. They have a ton of accessories now that are available. But I went ahead and made this character right here, who is a lot of the options when you're making your avatar are they're kind of a little bit generic. So that's the only downfall, but I think they're getting better with the options that are available out here. So this is kind of what I look like. I got a hoodie. I do wear glasses, so it's the closest resemblance I have. Let's go ahead and walk through the area, especially if you're new. You will see my little icon or my little avatar on the top here. That's because I do have a booth. So I highly encourage everybody to go ahead and check out my booth. Technically, I actually have two booths. I have one for Warriorline Gaming and I have one for Madeline Media, which I'll show you those here in a few minutes. But before we go into the actual halls themselves, they have 4 on each side. Let's show you some of the other areas if you've never been in here before. When you're walking around, you'll see these little stars. They're little boosts. Sometimes they're good things, like I got a little bit of an extra speed here, and sometimes they put a rain cloud above your head. So they're just little fun additions, and you'll see them just around in just about every single corner as you're walking through the event. This is the other area. This has all the doors to the party room, to the presentation room, the main stage. When they do the keynote speakers, you can go to the main stage. You'll also see a little up on the top right here. It shows you what's actually happening right now as far as the events that are going on. Like I said, they have events just about every single hour, and you can go ahead and click on that and basically get teleported to where that location is. But I'll show you some of those details here shortly. This up here, the top floor, or I should say the back of the conference, there's a bunch of different areas. I highly suggest you go over to this booth right here. In this booth, you can go ahead and click on it, and it's going to show you just different parts of it. But there's one thing that you want to check out, and they used to have a whole what was called a swag booth, but it is now available here. You go to the slide, you can check out the different swag options. There's a whitelist. If you go ahead and see these little green dots, they are links to other things. So you can go ahead and click on the whitelist, and you go ahead and click on the bounty block swag, which gives you the different things that you can get throughout. Because I know there's a number of projects that donated different NFTs that are specific to NFTOPIA, where you can go ahead and check those out. I also encourage you to go ahead and check out the other booths, because these are a lot of informational areas. They have little quests that go on here, scavenger hunts, blends. So if you're into that type of things, highly suggest checking out these booths. These are all NFTopia's related booths with all the information for the event itself. As I said, over here we have a number of rooms. I'm not going to go into a lot of them. The party room's always interesting. At some point in the weekend, they usually have some sort of dance party. So if you go in here and you just wait till it all loads. There we go. It took a second to load here. You have cafes. They don't have the NPCs here anymore. They used to give you like drinks that you could walk around the event for or event with. I'm not sure if they'll have those. They have the big dance floor that's over there. Each of these different tables, if you go in the table and there's a bunch of other people, you can actually talk to the people that are in the area. But if you walk out of that area, they won't be able to hear you. So you can have little semi-private conversations without really bothering anyone else. So let's go back out here to the area that most people are going to spend their time. And that is the different halls. Like I said, there are a total of 8 different halls this time around. So if I run back here, and if you hold down shift, you actually run a little bit. So you'll see you have 4 on this side, and then you have another 4 on this side. I highly suggest everybody go to the Forsaken Hall, specifically because that's where my 2 booths are. But there's a lot of other cool things too. So we'll start there. And what we'll do is we'll quickly run through all the different halls just to give you a quick idea of what's in each of the halls. When you go into the Forsaken one, if you run here to the right side, these are my 2 booths. You got the Warrior Lion Gaming and you got the Madlib Media. If you're not familiar with, obviously, if you're watching this video, you're probably a little bit familiar with Warrior Lion Gaming. It's where it's my part that focuses on players and helping players out with, you can check out all the details, but with different videos that help players. It's a player-focused channel. And then over here, Madlib Media is the other side of the house where you can go ahead and we provide tools to projects to help them with their marketing to make their projects more player focused. So that helps out projects with the marketing and overall support of players. But if you walk around here, you can see different booths in here. Obviously the Forsaken one, they had an AMA earlier where they showed the game. They also have a number of things on this side. And if the Adventures Guild, they have NFT Draft, Starship Beyond, who also had an AMA earlier. We got RadiQuest and a few others here in this Forsaken Hall. Again, probably my favorite hall, but there's a lot of great halls that are in here. All right, let's go ahead and check out some of the other halls that are in here. We'll go ahead here to the Gooball Hall. Just do a quick run around all these different halls, and I'll highlight the ones that I find interesting. And I apologize, I'll miss some. I know it will. I always do. We got the Drawn Company up here. On the side here, we got a number. We got Duckling Fuzz. This one seems to have a lot of the PFPs. If you're interested in that, I would go ahead and check that out. Got the Gooballs IO. We got the Schnazzy e-girls here. And then a few others that are around here. We got the Pepe Wax Club and the Apes, like I said, and a few other the PFPs. This seems to be the PFP hall. So if you're interested in PFPs, obviously check that out. They have a lot of cool booths that you can go ahead and take a look at. And the other thing I did mention earlier, check out all the booths, because a lot of the time some of the booths, they give you links to places where you can go ahead and claim free NFTs. Obviously, they're NFTOPIA related, so they probably have some sort of theme there. But let's go in the Binix Hall, and I think this is where the AMA session is going right now. So we might have a crowd here. Yeah, you can see in the far end there. We'll show you that here in a second. We have the NFL Lottery and the Crew Tunes over here. We have Kitty over there, who, if you haven't checked her out, she's a streamer that does a lot of wax games, mostly Forsaken, and a few other things. A few other ones here also. And as I mentioned, throughout the day, they are essentially every hour they have different AMAs that are going. So you just go gather in the booth, and you can go ahead and listen on the AMAs. I do have everything muted, so we won't dive too far into that. So let's check out some of the others. You can check out here. You got Future Relic there, Super Dope, Prime Rogue, and the Mothership. Just it's a neat thing where you can go ahead and check out different games or projects that you may not be aware of. There's a number of projects that I checked out earlier that I wasn't aware of, and I feel like I'm aware of a lot of the projects that are out there, but obviously I miss a bunch. We got Hive Hall, so let's do a quick run around Hive Hall here. And we got the Cutie Beasties, which I highly recommend that you all take a look at. We have Nifty Kicks Factory, the Punks, Under Punks RPG. That's something that's new to me there. I believe there was a AMA here. If you're an Upland fan, go ahead and check them out. Get the Hive here. Let's run around the corner here. Like I said, we got Cutie Beasties. Just going to do a shameless plug with this one. Highly suggest you check out her work. There's just a hint here. There's a collab coming soon. Just throwing that out there. So check out her booth. She does some great artwork. Definitely worth taking a look at. And then we have Zombie Coin right there. Zombie Coin has a big update that's coming out here in the near future. So take a look at that. So that was just for the halls. You can see all the different projects that are in these. I'm trying not to ramble, but I want to at least give you an idea of what's in each of these, so you can run into NFTOPIA with at least an idea of what halls you may want to jump in there. Here's Bounty Block. Bounty Block is a great tool for projects. This is where Wax is located. They have a big booth here. Running around, we got a few. We got NFT Hive, Wax DAO, Wax DAO, however you say that. And then we got Skunky Chunks. I always get a kick out of that one. And a few other here. I'm just again trying to go through these pretty quickly. I want to show you one of my other favorite hauls that has a lot of my favorite projects, which I believe is 2 from now. It'll be the second to last haul that we take a look at. And we got Nuovo. Gosh, I'm terrible pronouncing things. But we have that one. And in here we have a couple cool games. We have some NFT ones, the NFX Creations, running around here. We have sorry, I missed it, the Brick Society. And then we got this one I highly suggest everyone takes a look at. This is always a fun one. I don't play it enough. It's a pixel art game. We got Alcor Exchange here in the house. And then we're going to quick run over to my second favorite haul that I do enjoy a lot of the games from, and you'll notice why right away, because a few of them jump out that I talk about quite a bit in Waffles Break Hall. We have Consumer Break here in the side with a big booth, and then over here on the left we have 2 of my favorite games. We have Avalon kicking it off right here. I think they're doing an AMA later. Nova Pangea, which is a great game that they have some really cool things coming out here in the near future. White Dragon NFT, Waffles Kitty, I keep singular, and then Online In. So lots of great things. There is one more haul. The one more haul is just a number of booths around the drops that are happening this weekend, both for NFTOPIA and also just any projects that sponsored a booth. That's this one, the drops haul. So there's no real projects here. All the booths are really the same, talking about the drops that are happening this weekend. So you can go ahead and check that out if you're interested in any of the drops. But that's essentially it. And I say that's it because I went through it super fast. But also there are a lot of awesome projects that I highly suggest you take a look at. There's a lot of awesome people that'll be here all weekend. Saturday is usually the busiest with all the events that are going on. I'm going to quick jump back over to here. No, not here. Here, I wanted to show you the schedule. You can take a look. Suggest you all take a look. Where is it? We got some talks that are happening tomorrow. In addition to just the normal AMA sessions, there's some panel events that are going on that you should probably take a look at if you're interested, obviously, depending on what time you have. but always come get a picture, post it on Twitter. It's a fun event. They do this every 2 to 3 months, depending on what's available. So something that everyone should take a look at if you're at all interested in wax games. There's also a lot of things here that are not specifically wax related. So if you want to at least start branching out or looking at other blockchains, there's a few options out here. And every single time it's a little bit different, a lot of fun events. All right, I think I rambled enough, but I hope I gave you at least an idea of what's going on with NFTOPIA, and I hope I actually said the name of it correctly this time. I always butcher it. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in NFTOPIA. I'll talk to you later. Bye.